is that we're more spread out, and so when you don't have significant ridership, it's harder to support a system. So you have to kind of weigh that out, and it gets to the cost-effective point later on. You know, when you have fewer people to support the system. And so that's the kind of trade-off. When you have a concentrated group of people like in Minneapolis-St. Paul, or Chicago, or Washington, D.C., or Boston, or New York, it makes a lot more sense to have a very efficient, comprehensive transportation system.
In that case, why not pretty much the prices higher, like the prices of the oil and the prices of the road for the commuters, and investing more on trains, on railroad systems? Why not making this revolution?
Because you have the difference between areas. Yeah, you have where I live. People don't use the train; they don't use the bus. So why should they pay more for gasoline? And they're generally people in greater Minnesota are generally poor. The people in my district, the average family income is about $30,000, which isn't a lot. And so then you're going to ask them to pay 10 cents more a gallon of gas when they're barely just getting by now for a comprehensive mass transit system that they may never use. So it becomes difficult. So part of the solution is to actually say, okay, well, we'll allow the metro area around Minneapolis-St. Paul and all the suburbs to assess itself a sales tax to help pay for the transportation system, and then have a small gas tax to pay for road stabilizing. That's probably what we're doing, something like that. But you know, people don't like to raise their taxes, especially in the United States.
I know, but I mean, I don't see other solution for the short-term period. Because like Minneapolis still today, even though if you do a great job on environmental issues and you are ahead in the US, it's like you cannot commute without your car.
Right.
So it's really problematic. What do you think that? Are you satisfied with the like 5 past years policy that has been done of the transportation industry?
No. I mean, we've really done nothing. You know, we took some money out of the general fund that used to be in the general fund going to schools and other things, and put it over to transportation. And now we're having to fill that hole that used to go to colleges and K-12 and other things, just to put it up $300 million a year over the road budget. Well, that's really just, you know, it's a shell game. It's not really coming up with new resources. So, no, we haven't done much. And frankly, again, you know, I hate to point fingers everywhere, but the governor says he's going to veto tax increases. So how do you get around that? Tax policy oftentimes drives people's choices. And so right now in the United States, if you buy a big one-ton pickup truck or a big excursion, you know, one of those big vehicles for your small business, you can write the whole thing off on your taxes.
Really?
The whole thing. Yeah. So that encourages small businesses. Well, I get that for free. I might as well get one of these big rigs. All right. I mean, is that enough or?
It's perfect.
I'll try to come right back.
Okay.